Evo, we live. Dun, durururun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, durururun, dun, dun, dun. V glavnem, čakam, če bo kdo prišel, drugače pa kar igram. Danes je Genshin Impact, to je to. Artifakti, story, probamo karte, mogoče, če se bo dal danes, drugače pa artifakti pa story, ko imam ful za nadoknaditi. To je to. Tle imam ene par stvari za pobrati. Dun, dun, dun. Upam, da se dobro sliši. Če bo kdo gledal, mi bo povedal. O, živijo, Mark, živijo.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. It's been getting quite busy recently. Illusion shattered.
Živijo. Čakaj,
Add Astra.
A se dobro sliši, Mark? Po moje se, ne? Upam, da sem v redu tole naštimala. To imam še za pobrati. Imam. Tole. Ja, v redu se sliši, super. Sam da. Ja, sorry, jaz sem tako pisal Genshin chat. Saj sem ti odgovorila, ne za to. Ja, danes bom malo story. Pa bom pa... ja, tle imam tudi story. Sem hotela prvo. Od Lanternajta, ne? Tu je od Lanternajta story. Okej. Evo ga, žonglije. Ne, danes ne bo nič Brawl Stars, danes bo sam Genshin.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield... You are too...
So, Zhongli, are you here to listen to...
I had originally planned to set out after this
Lanternajt je
last
prav
round
vsak
of
let
tea.
do zdaj bil.
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you... Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli... Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. Then...
An astute lantern rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Jutri bo Brawl Stars.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I mean...
Let's go trap. Collecting a few bamboo shoots, shouldn't it?
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion.
See?
However, there is the streets of Liu will be bustling with visitors and filled with all the nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful
Kva,
final
zdaj mu
touch
moraš
to
tele bambu šute prinesti, ali kva? Dobro, bomo šli. Aha, sem štartala tole. To je po moje od tega Lanternite, ne? Grem prvo narediti te komišne.
Who's that skulking around?
No, dej. Tole je na hiter. Kaj me tole pele zdaj? Tam tele komišne na hitro naredimo, pa gremo story, pa morda tudi karte probat, zadnjič sem pa sparala bis. Ja, dober. A, pa torej sem rekla, da moram level upat, zdaj je na level 19. Bomo nadalj na 200, kaj je moj edin dendro hero. No, kje je? A, tam. Ja, to je spet od Lanternite. Prav vsak let da je ta Lanternite. Vse cool, no. Leko je lepo. Mater! Kaj moram iti? A, tle je. Jo, živijo, gal, živijo. Dan spet Genshin. Delam tele komišne, pa hiter story malo. Pa malo pofarmamo, pa tole spravimo na level 20. Da jo lahko level upam. Ja, slejko, spet Genshin, gremo. Moram nadoknaditi. Zdaj delam še komišne. Prav nič jih niso spremenili, mater. Sem pa videla, da je spet ta Lanternite, spet so une lučke po udmi. Evo, koliko lepo.
Who's that skulking around?
Ajde, gremo.
Gather!
O, Luka, živijo. Delam komišne, pa story, pa Lanternite sem videla.
Order guide you.
There is no escape.
Evo, level 200 je tale. Čakaj, dajmo jo level upat. Kaj pa to? Aj, lahko dam, aj. Pa še za njo nimam. Kaj pa tu? Kje pa to dendro dobim? O, živijo, Adra, živijo. Kje dobim tole dendro stvar? Luka, kje dobim? Da dendro kan konvente med sabo. A, okej. Sam tele komišne naredim na hiter. Danes ne bo Brawl Stars, jutri bo. Danes bo sam Genshin na pol easy.
Ring cutter. No, my sword. Huh? Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Lahko isto poberem.
Time to rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal.
Samo ena stvar je tle. Ok, se pa bacala v vodo, ki so še komišni. Chicken je njen boss, ok. Jutri pa rank 30. Ne, jutri še ne. Nice, bravo. Nice, Luka. Tebe šel videti. Luka se znajde. Igra se imenuje Genshin Impact in lahko jo imaš na telefonu. Saj to je v bistvu bil mobile game, ke pač mobile game je bil dizajn za mobile game. Valjda kuhala zdajle. Lahko jo imaš na telefonu, na tablici, na kompu, na PlayStationu. To je to. Još lahko naporam bossa, če se... Bomo šli na onga bossa, ja. No, da ima tako mišen hiter.
I will have order.
No, my sword.
This is order. Solidified.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Evo, še en commission imam. Dej, nalož si pa probi. Po moje ti bo, ne vem no, znati, pač je taka bolj chill igra, ni toliko competitive.
I will have order. Gather.
There is no escape.
A res ga zdaj tokle cajte. No, daj 5 sem, no. Aloh, no. Hvala. Chill, lih sparala bis, ni chill. Saj sem ga že zanč naredila. Včeraj, ne, 2 dni nazaj, se ne vem. A je tle spet kakšna misija? A, celo ne.
Thank you for
Thank you. Uf, storil. Še teh nisem naredila. Da zdaj tole konvertam. A tole, ne? A je to dentro? Ja. Koliko tega pa rabim? 9, I guess. Ja, saj tudi njenih rožic pol nimam. O, en wish. Gremo wishat. Če je tok chill, ka Brawl Stars. Ja, včeraj je bil sploh chill. Daj, gremo wishat, en wish, ajde, 5 star. Niente. Wow. Imam zadost za en wish kupt. Kje je shop? To je prva stvar. Še en wish. Spet nič. Ok, pa nič. Kaj imam pa tle? Grem zdaj še artefakte malo, zato da se pol spuca, da lahko grem farmat jih. Koliko jih imam? Saj sem jih spucala, dejansko lahko grem farmat. Ajde, gremo. Uno, dendro, a? Za koga šparaš? Jelen, ba je?
I'm feeling all right today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual.
Ja. Ne vem, nisem še prišla v dendro. Koga je pa tale zdaj naredila? No, dajmo probati. Dajmo še malo artefakte, pa gremo story naprej. Ajde, do it. Te artefakti so dobri, ne, Luka? Drugače je dendro teveler boljši kakoli. Verjamem. Čakaj, da si jazam ta zid malo nižji. Ok. Bigo. Šparala sem za kazuho, pa sem ga zamudila.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Order guide you.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Let's do it again.
You are not welcome here.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Let's end this now.
Don't let go away.
This is artifaction. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered.
Punish it away.
Will.
Se gre samo še enkrat domen, po moje. Ampak okej.
Let me weave you a verse. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
I will have order.
Ring cutter.
Testing my patience.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
We'll meet again.
Kaj si poslal? Skor falila. Ajde, Luka se mi bo joinil pri farmanju. Do it. Sam bom dala koli noter, zato da dobim... Ma ne bom, ne rabim njenega friendshipa. Kuha je pa tule. Ne, se hecam se vikire, sem jo probala. A, friend request, bom. No, daj Luket, daj. Evo, Luket se mi je joinil v farmanju artifaktov. Ale teammate, be ready. Krasnakarolina skupaj, ojej, to bo preveč sreče na kupu, ja. 7.2, ne, ali kdaj si rekel Slejko, da pride Jelen? We gonna wish. Oh yeah, okay.
Solidify. This is order.
Couldn't let your guard down.
Evo, zdaj je Luka z mano, tako da oni...
There is no escape.
Who's next?
Who's next? To je ka Michael Jackson, ej. Aja, tle moraš počakati. Kaj sem pa kaj dobila, bomo pol pogledali. Nič. Nič. Idemo. Luka! Evo ga. Lej, dva dedija skupaj. Yo. Lej, ko sva cutna. Ma wowno. Luka toksik, on že tjepe.
Order guide you.
Torn to oblivion.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Zdaj bo zalaufala, počakaj, naslednji bo še slapala. Crit rate, če bo rolalo crit damage morde. We shall see. Pa bom pa jih probala level upet. Mislim, se zaenkrat nimam še kaj level upet, ker vse je bolj še. Luka! Mat je luše, lega. Joj, pa mi da pa tega, le.
Coming to be.
Big Zigmarja.
Will have order.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Couldn't let your guard down.
We go. Ajde. Give me something. I guess. Se sploh ne vem, kjer goblet rabiš tle. Ne vem, mi boste vi povedali. Luka, ti tudi pobiraš drugače tole, kaj dobimo? Mislim, to, kaj sfarmamo. Pobiraš artefakte, ali si sam zraven? A ga pustim odzun? Tudi Sergeable. A te pustim od zunaj? No, ne ti bo.
Solidify. This is
Moment
order.
of birth.
Torn to oblivion.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
So se kar zgabila, nisem vedela kam. Goblet, vedno elemental... Aha, okej. Hvala, Sleko, hvala. No space left in inventory. Kdo bi si mislil? Dej, Luka, greva ven. Čakaj, da hiter damo neki. Za Peru itak vem, da mora biti... Če rola attack pa crit damage. Ne. Pyro damage bonus. Živa. Crit rate. Dajmo, enhance. Nice. Na koncu ne rabim crit rate. Speedrunamo. Evo jo kapco, je ta prava. Pa dobiš flat def. You gotta love it.
Activity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Flat def. Yes. Zato živim. Yes, flat attack, yes. To je to. To je to. Dej crit damage na. Yes, flat attack. Beži. Beži. Chef's kiss.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we...
Tu sem še. Kaj so to za eni artefakti? Okej. Kaj pa tale cute zajček? A to je... Vse bolj za nič. Dendro damage bonus, lej. Dajmo tole probat. Sem pobrala primorjene izabi se. Proton energy recharge, okay, I guess. Yes, flat def.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Maya, no
I
consumables
stand
found.
before it, alone and unchanging.
Energy recharge dober tle. Ne. Dobro, ajde, do 12 smo dali. Kaj ima pa tale za... Ok, I guess. Sploh ne vem, za kva tole drži. Nač, Lukac, hvala. Zdaj pa tlele dodamo gale. Kako se zdaj vrnemo v svoj svet, se sploh ne vem več.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human...
Dobro. Kaj imam zdaj vse od štorije? A tu je dentro Arkon. Story quest. Tu je neko od Inazume. A, tu je od tega Lanternajta, ne? Tu je pa Genius Invocation. Ok. Gremo tale Lanternajt narediti. Let's go. Ja, tu je Lanternajt, ne?
Bamboo shoot. Nascent bamboo shoot.
Luka, eta. Dubokaja, nice.
This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
A je tu misija od Lanternajta? Je, ne? Prav greš, ok, super. Kaj moram prebrati? Aha, te bambuje, ok. Bambuje.
Let's head back.
Kaj moram iti go to what?
Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help.
A tale?
Coming from over there.
Koga pa ta? What?
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Koga se je pa zgodil, ne?
I think I'm okay now.
A zdaj je pa v redu, prej pa ni
So
bil.
much.
That
Okay.
was scary. Well, at least
Strašno.
you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Leo Klee, Luka. It's a Klee. Ne, sorry.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to... Whoa. My name's Paimon, and this is the traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
Tu je Water, a ne? Te dela isto kot Klee, samo da hila. Pa so se pa strašno potrudili, še character design so dali isti.
I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost.
Poor boy.
Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water.
Se
If it
zgodi.
weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
Ojej, kaj bi se pa lahko zgodilo?
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The
Aye,
splashing
aye.
around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's as long as you watch your step. Accidents like this won't...
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Oh, are you...
Oh,
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue.
A z Liyue
It's only
si, a
natural
veš.
for me to extend my hospitality. I expect you still have quite a long journey. I still have some lotus flower what a thoughtful... You're...
I'm welcome. Everyone, savor some delicious lotus.
So tasty. Having a healthy appetite. Hope you're taking notes, traveler. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's...
no, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps.
To kot hrane v
But
človeku
apart
lača
from
na
that,
to.
it seems like they follow a similar cook. As for Fontaine's cooking, though,
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main...
Iridescence tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. At least, all the main It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway,
Well, what are they? Just...
let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have...
Oh, I love listening
O,
to it.
jaz pa ne.
I want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning.
O. A tu pomemben
The
story.
story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. They say it was the most beautiful move, even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his... When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost... Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance. Before at last, once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread it. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, the stories become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the people now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight.
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago.
A zato se je metal tle po
So I
vod.
always knew that. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth.
I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel.
Ni še zvela po svojega lajfa, jaz se mi zdi, da sem že. Story še kar, ne vem, kakšni so story. Ni več tower defensa, hvala Bogu, ker tisto pa je bilo pain.
Paimon too!
Tisti tower defense je bil pa res pain.
It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower.
Meni, veš, kjer story je bil meni ful dober, Luka, ker si ga ti dejansko skipil. Ti si bil ta zadnji story, ki sem ga naredila. Joj, Paimon se deraš. Kaj je bilo kaj je narisal. Kaj je Albedo narisal unga skaramuša. Kaj so prišli vsi uni v Inazumo. Tisti story mi je bil pa dejansko ful dober. Pač tisti event.
There's no need to.
Ne, tale mi je mal pain.
Yes, and I'd always
Ta
known that
dvorak je
monster,
karen,
so
če
I
bi imel
prayed.
vsaj-
A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was right.
Prej je bil žongli, zdaj pa kar naenkrat tatle.
Don't worry, Yai. And anyway...
Actually,
Oh dear. Well, I don't know if you've been scammed, they'll help.
but you've already.
I was gonna take... You know what? It's been
All right. Well,
okay, everyone. Uh-oh.
Se če side event ne bom brala, če bo main story, bom pa dejansko šla čez. Ta side event je pa prav P-E-J-N. Pajn. Lej, ko je lepo, no. Mater, lej, no. Pač res je lep tale, te lučke v nebu, na nebu.
Liyue Harbor looks it's almost as if I'm listening to the same
Well, we are here during Lanterite after all. It's fair to say that this...
Great. Let's go. I can't wait to get into this. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter
like
everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air.
Kaj moram iti?
I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Drugič bom z žonglijem letela. Ojej, zdaj pa še ta tečka.
Well, fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Shin.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Divorce.
Ojoj, to je pa
When I
prav
was
težko
last here to
poslušati.
advertise a
Feels like a... Is that right? So, what brings...
A Lanterite music...
No,
Oh...
I mean, that hosting a music festival.
Wait, but that's...
You mean,
Ko bo main story, bom
Perfect
poslušala.
opportunity. Well, sure, it might not work out, but as for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local
A
artists.
si gledala Technoblade? Nisem. Noel je v 3+ oblike oblečena, ni kaj videti.
My friend Yunjin.
But what about you,
Fantje so se
Shin?
spalili zdaj.
If we actually met...
Mater,
Wow, there's...
What do you say, Mr. Divorce?
but
pravite, da nimam kaj zamuditi v temu storju,
Yeah,
Dobre.
Okay, you've got this. So about the senior of yours Shinya mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Zhongli's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or
Moram
burns,
z žonglijem
she
teči,
just
zato da se
leaves them to heal
fanti
by
malo umirijo.
themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
S tem nam tekla. Kam moram zdaj iti?
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go?
Oh, calm down now, dear.
Vse poti vodijo do
Not to run
Madame
off
Pink.
anywhere. Not a bundle of
I
Mike,
haven't
me.
seen you in days, Master!
Basta.
I've missed you.
Sensei.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things.
Okay,
Ah,
then what,
look
skip
who it
it.
is. Visiting
You're half right,
Hello.
Master!
an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, right! You're an elder of Liu. For example,
Why, not at all. Times change, and so?
Here, here.
Goodness.
Master, you're...
Oh,
Thanks, Madam Pink!
Osmanthus wine
A
tastes
se
the
tako
same
napiše?
as I remember.
A, po ganju gremo. Ganju, ganju. Ne, a lahko prosim. Ganju. Hello.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that...
understood, Miss Ganyu.
Got you!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flowers. Also, I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again. Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible...
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency... Oh, my apologies. I don't believe...
Paimon!
Dvorak, Mr. Dvorak.
What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon... Oh?
Well, but the iridescence tour, it would be quite risky for us.
All very valid points.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... yes. Now I just need to take as long as I... Mr. Dvorak.
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work to do, I couldn't agree. Master wants... I'm gonna take... Wow. Hey, Yaya. Apart from Lotus, anything sweet.
Here's what I've
Ful me
drafted
zanima
so
dejansko
No,
un story,
this-
kako
Perfect.
greš v
Then
Dendroland.
we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. Not at all. Yao Yao.
Remember to make... Okay, everyone. I'm sure...
Thank you, Yao Yao.
We should go get dinner.
Boš spoilala Luka, to ja. Sej pa po moji tak... Ne vem, bom videla. Ajoj, tle je sound time. Ko začneš Sumeru, neham gledat. Ali pa če pač pogledaš dvakrat, I guess. Ne, sej ni treba. Sej bom videla, kdaj bom. Se ne vem, če bom danes.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon and Mr. Dvorak. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. The Qixing have
Leo
approved Ganyu's
Kachink.
proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on...
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, as such, it is my privilege.
Thank you so much, Kaching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this go right. Time for me to call in the performers.
Yes! Our music band's...
Yes, indeed. I know for a musician, music will always be the language they are most
Oh.
Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so...
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already...
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an adeptus. To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the adept. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're... Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping...
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody, but if it's a person you're looking for...
I see. I think I understand the situation.
Zdaj me zanima, kdo je ta person. A se zve? Kdo je ta person? Ti kar igrej, Gal, ti kar igrej. A se zve, kdo je ta? Se zve, okej, zdaj me zanima. Zdaj
So Mr. Dvorak and I will
This
concentrate on things
engaged.
here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Normalno.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
be it but 3 moons
Kuching.
from the start.
Nije kačing.
He who returns is not he that departs. Even I...
In that case,
All right.
if you have the time, you're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. Okay, then let's meet back here and...
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak.
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got
Wouldn't
them
that be
to come to the
amazing?
performance.
Yes.
It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly...
You're right.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we're coming...
A je kakšen nov playable character?
What are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Go to the performance venue. Ajde, go.
Lady Yuhang?
Kakšen side-eye je dala.
Bywin, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders,
Ningguang.
I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the
A bo
goal of
tudi Ningguang je
uncovering and
videti.
dispatching any... I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on, but I'm worried that if we don't act right away...
I understand. In that case...
Yeah, Kuching. You're busy enough as it is. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever...
With the traveler on the case, it's a... Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about
Lahko
the
jo jaz
situation.
informam.
Once it's resolved, please come and...
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang.
You have my thanks, too. Stay safe.
Good luck.
Premalo je Ningguang storil. Kaj moram iti? Uf, daleka obala. O, Grega živja. Ta chat je haramš. Kaj to pomeni? Give me the carrots. Sem že pozabila, da lahko dejansko točno točeš drevesa. Aja, haram. Kako se že spustim? Thank you.
Said the strange tune was coming from around here, but Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So,
Yelan!
it's you two.
Yelan? How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly get—
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though.
Vem, Grega, vem.
It can't have been too
Tok
long
chillam, da
ago
sem...
that someone was last living here.
Tok chillam, da sem plezal ful, to je umaro. Sorry. Ti kar špili.
The doors and the windows are all fine.
The doors and... Ne mi plezat, no.
This place is completely empty.
Yelan! Je full damage, ja.
Strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Hvala na pozorilo.
Kalon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same
Okay, well,
What about you? Give up as well? Yep. It's not obvious. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid
A je
a
ta
village.
Jelan slučajno prednik Odunga? Kao onaj Water. Ajde, ne mi en spoiler. Do it!
But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men.
Deko pa
It was
vid.
a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were... The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this
that's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but the important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway.
Okay.
Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to...
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up.
Kaj me je
Since the
vzbužala?
culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover.
Ajde, Jelan. Tell me what to do. Težko je slediti.
Here, Look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Super, ale 5 naprej. 5 na 5. Thank you. A kar puskali, Leo. Nora žena. Luda.
Huh. Their pace is
Leo,
increased.
če se už takole ustavljala
Normally,
vsake 3
people carrying
sekunde,
heavy
namo
loads
ni
slow
kamer
down as
prišli.
their journey goes on and they start
Dajmo
to tire.
tempo.
Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
A prav počakala me, da sem sfarmala, thank you.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent!
Blizu, da bo nice. A treasure hoarder
They're
tent.
the treasure hoarders again! And some
Come on, let's round them up.
Amo se fajtali? Dajmo se fajtati. Go to treasure hoarder camp. Let's go. Let's go. A da nam pa s tem govoriti.
Hey,
The evidence is conclusive.
Ugas pa ukradel. Dej nazaj.
Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you.
Opasna
My
žena.
patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor?
you kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Jaz bi bila na tvojem mestu.
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Točno to. Njo igram. Kaj ona dela? Kakšen damage.
Curses.
17
I'll
evrov.
talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game.
Nisi mi tega naredil. Ojoj. A,
Quietly now.
Mercy!
Oh, it's
Ni
a little
mercy
late
me.
for that.
še
I've
Jelan.
come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Jelan je boljši sinkču. Ok.
Tell us everything.
Pol gremo po Jelana.
You have
Ma jaz bi
one
kakšnega
chance,
dendro
and I'm
dedija.
warning you.
Taka je zdaj gor je kar
Don't
hud.
make
Sam
me ask
nočem
twice.
damage dealerja.
I won't, I swear. You know, so Lantern Right's nearly here.
I wanted to
and
buy a few new
like a lot-
things.
I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and
And
everything,
everything,
but
but I don't really
I
have
don't
any
really
kind of
have any kind of
experience with robbing
experience
people and
with
with
robbing people
whatnot.
and whatnot.
Wow,
Bro.
you're really going to...
No, not at all.
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do. And I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't
Dokler
expect
ni
that
Waterboy
family to pack up and
si
leave.
C6. Ja, moj Waterboy je C6, tako da ne vem.
But they did. And they just left all their... It was completely wrong of me. I know...
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike.
Yes?
You know how to bargain. You'll have to take a walk with once we've returned. You know, does your greed
You mean...
that there's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it.
What is it? Is there some...
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that
Ja,
you're
že
wanting
neki
to hang
cajt
out
tlele
with.
Jelan.
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me too.
A, so šel jih izžima.
See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Night.
Happy Lantern Night to you too.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'm such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved.
Se zato pač Jelan bi bila fajn, zate fajn, da rabiš da sperele v vsakemu timu Waterboya. A, vidiš, ja, morda pa res je.
Random event, a
Ja,
strange
sej, ker imam
melody.
dejansko sam njega, pa Mono, ki jo ne igram, ne.
Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the milk, because Paimon's... When we were chatting
Jo, ko je
with
ta
Mr.
Paimon
DePaimon,
tečna,
I would
jo.
never imagine that music could... Oh, really? Huh, well anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get the...
Kam grem zdaj? Back to Lantern Night. Head to Eugene Terrace to report back to Bywin. Ajde. Ok, gor. We gonna fly. Daj pa sonček.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
Poslušajte jo.
Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Oh.
Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
Good.
Island, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great news.
Moram dati Jean nazaj noter. Oh, my lady.
My
Lejo.
greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
Ona pa Jean sta mi bile na začetku najljubše.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe
A,
you're
no
familiar
ta
with the name.
Sea Gazer je pa ta, ki ga je rab, Dovan ali Donovan ali karkoli. Sigurno. Ker težko je tle napovedati.
Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern ride,
Ali
the
ni.
sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into
Zigre.
every corner of the land. Perhaps the souls of the...
Oh, they're gonna love them. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti...
I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the... I'm sure this quest to
Ata-
uncover the truth
Neon,
behind an
okay.
ancient story will turn into a most charming
Je en
tale.
adapter samo Neon. Ah.
Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Кога? Misije, I guess. Bedo! A gremo kar po vrsti, ja? Koga? Čakaj, prvo moram te queste narediti, ne? Jo, kako se je zdaj quest odprl. Grem prvo k tele, gospej. A ja, se res? Za vso našo publiko moramo leteti s fanti? A, to so questi za minigame. Lahko tudi nadaljuješ main story. Ne, sej tele bom itak skipala, takoj pa main story naprej. Ajde ti, Tristina ali Tristana. Tian. Ne znam niti prebrati. Dobro, dajmo hitro. Da vidim te. Kaj, ti ni bil všeč? Sinkču. Ok, Santo, ok, go to challenge, super. Te challenge bom pol. Sam te story bi si rada spucala, ker mi gre na živce, da je toliko stvari tle. A to je tudi story, ne? Dajmo.
Time to act.
Bom šla pol takoj main quest nazaj, sam sekunda. Skaj ne moram tega... A, ti unuka vrtiš, ne? Slikco. S kom moram zdaj govoriti? A s temle? Hello, hello, yes, hello, thank you very much, yes, you're so lovely, thank you, thank you. Thank you for help, bye. Ja, a lahko to malo hitreje gre naprej? Yes, ok, super. Oh, sorry, aha, It do be like this, yes. Se mu bom tipkovnico uničila, mater. Ja, super, ok, yes. Yes. Dej, ka me zanima, men stari! Let me live, let me live. Joj, tale, da se pa kar ne umiri, no. Daj se umirit. Klep, dej, klep, klep. Bo hiter, bo. Imaš zadosti igre. No, se jaz pa sam tole speedrunam, pa gremo... Super! Quest completed! Music to my ears. Sem trikrat umrl. Prečil. Da. Dam nazaj tole. I have no festival fever. Oh! Nisem mi še tole zdaj odprl. A ja, tu je ta, ne? Ja, to mi je vse jasno. Aha. Yes. Tle moram performat, super. Tu bom šla pol, zdaj grem tole, ne? Yes. Koga je pa tu? Tu je pa main story, mislim ta story. Tu je pa? Tu je pa o neki od Inazume, ok. Lovam, da razumem. Zdaj bom še s tem na hit čvekala. Ale, talk to me. Talk to me. A sva končala story? To! Nice. Thank you. In še ta zadnji. Se lahko teleportamo, ne? Ok. Še s tabo, da čveha. Valjda si se jambora primla, gospa. A sploh ni bejdov, karena. Zdaj sem hotela z bejdov govorit. A tu bom to pelala tole, ne? Zih kaj. Uno jadrnico mičkano. Ne? Ja? Ne? A to s to ladjo, ne? Ja, prav. New challenge. You gotta love it. Ok, super. Yes. Pa, ko bo pa treba narediti, pa nam razumeli. Opa, prosti, nisem te hotela užgati. My bad. Super, vse smo se zmenili. Super. Yes. Mi boste že vi povedali. Ok, mi boste povedali. Dobar, zdaj pa story naprej. Kam sem pa zdaj šla? Pardon, mi skuzi. Ladice so co-op tudi, ok. Zdaj pa tole. To, ne? Ja. Kam moram pa iti? A ja, moram počakati. 2 dni! Ok. Mater, tale cajt, počas gre. Noise? A moram še enkrat zavrtati?
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of
A
constant
še en dan
motion.
naprej, ali kaj? Tomorrow, I guess, ne? V glavnem, če je prišel kdo na novo, igramo Genshin Impact, delam ta story od Donirajte, ker sem malo sem zamudila. Med 8 in 10 dej, a zdaj sem šla pa predaleč.
I stand before it,
A ja, pa res!
alone and unchanging.
Med 8 in 10, Mona. Ne po noči, ja, sorry, videla sem zdaj, ja. Saj mi piše, sam ne znam prebrati. Mater, zdaj sem šla 10 dni naprej.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head.
Ajde, Ganyu! A bo Fortnite? Ne bo danes Fortnite, Genshin Impact.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all, but the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or either way, if this part of the story is true.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked. Then she looked just like Ganyu. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay,
Ganyu, you too
I'd
nice.
slip away without a sound.
You
Got it.
too nice.
So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things.
Well, what if this adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? Now, she was probably thinking something like...
Pol storija spustiš, pa še zmer veš.
That was actually a very good
Pa še
impression of
zmer veš
Cloud
točno, kaj se dogaja.
As far as I'm aware,
Interesting.
Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't complete. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by...
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival. Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanism. Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Traveler. Paimon.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Oh, wait. Did she leave already?
Ganyu, wait up! Andiamo. Ne, sem bila že 100 let tle na tem mountu. Veš kaj, mar moramo spremeniti party. Ti greš ven. Dajmo noter tole, gospo.
Whatever would you do without me?
Prav na svet nič. Jean.
We may leave at any time.
Žal.
Conquering demons is what I do.
A damo livje tim, dajmo livje tim, če smo že v livje. Sam ne bi kačing.
Let's make haste.
What are my orders?
I'm here.
Prav Čiči bom dala. Joj, Luka. Nice. Tle smo pa na Adeptus groundu, tako da moramo z ganjo iti. Oziroma, za vse naše fante v chatu gremo s tem. Ka prej so bili kar malo preveč so se razgovorili, ko sem zuno letela. Vej, kje živiš. Preveč ste se razgovorili prej, ko sem letela z Raiden. Zdaj ste pa fante gledali.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
Ne rabam breaka.
I can't believe...
Huh? Did we miss?
She doesn't like to travel. So in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals. True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess...
Uh-oh. Well, got it!
Please go on.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that we can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nuts...
Yes, I think that...
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and you know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim. Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over...
A zdaj se moram fake utopiti. Ne bomo Ningguang utapljali. Bomo Čiči, ki je že enkrat umrla. All the fishes. Look at the fishes. Sem že pozabila, da lahko fišeš. Točno. Koliko so hude. Kam moram iti? Tlele. 41 etažen. GG. Bravo. Jaz sem dala pa Dynamika na 600. Spoiler, Čiči story. Kdo pa ne ve tega od Čiči? She clearly is dead, ne? Se če jo pogledaš.
What is going on?
Žal mi je, da se nismo spoznali. Kar tale me rešil zdaj.
How do you feel right now?
Lega, no. Pa še tale. Shenhe.
Shenhe and the Conqueror of Demons.
Kaj smo se, nismo se prav utopili, ali kaj?
Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard, but if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Kaj pa če bil on?
Yeah, so this Adeptus is...
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both are.
Okay, no way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay.
Žal. Zdaj pa kar šel. Misle se te imam v partiju, no.
And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Kar zginil
As
je.
ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes.
Shenhe.
Just like the wind.
Right. I didn't... How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any...
I had planned
Oh, speaking of Cloud...
earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulawa. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism.
So we just... Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift...
Sure.
sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life.
Zdaj
in
sem
New
šele
Red
videla, da ima
Harbor.
Maurico v uščeh tale. Shenhe.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, but when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu, or
Skoraj prebrala
Lady
Lady Gaga.
like the others, sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not.
Lady Ganja.
It's a little
Boga.
So you came looking for Master today because
Yep. Oh, speaking of that,
music.
It's
No, kdo je zdaj ta music adeptus? Zdaj me
I'm
zanima.
done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
yay! That's
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day.
Please, follow me.
really?
Let's go. Spremeniti moram spet party. Tle damo Hutao. Ne, rabam enega supporta, to ni noben od teh dveh. Imam jaz kaj supporta izlije razen tega mladeniča? Tale gospa. Pejdi sem ti
I'll bring my seasonings.
cooking queen. I guess.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I.
Oh, Chichi, I feel you.
Already forgot.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. Kam moram iti? Ok, so neki slajmi, prav. To bomo pa ja, zmagali. Se imamo Chichi, healer of the day. Ajde.
This is
Shenhe.
the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Kva se pa Paimon napenja?
Paimon's gone deaf. Paimon can't.
The faint sound of birds.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh. And a melody.
Hey, don't you patronize Paimon. Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of. Hey, why don't you just sing that one?
Kaz... Mat lepo pojem. GG. To pa je bilo za aplaus.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin's?
That was a melody. A melody.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking
Ja,
to our
lepo je bilo
heart's content
takrat.
on the Jade Chamber.
Takrat je bilo pa lepo, ko smo nazdravili. Ne, takrat res brez heca. Faj je bilo.
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot.
I
When
feel
you
you.
hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me.
Takrat, ko sem
as
še
strong
igrala
as they
Genshin
were on
vsak
that
dan.
Huh. So that's the power of music.
Lepo si povedala Shenhe.
Wow, Shenhe. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if I know some local folk songs. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those two, Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression
That's
and
a
their
Tugal.
sentiments.
You deserve the win.
So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did the way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and in that sense, we're all the same.
Lepo si povedala, Ganju.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like...
Yes, technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do...
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well.
Friends reunion.
I've planted many types of flowers.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly...
Nonsense. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job
Vse ima dobre storije Genshin, ampak če bi naredil pol krajše, bi še zmer zajel bistvo in še zmer bi bili hudi. Tisto z unim tam se toliko cajta vlekel za čist brez veze, ko se je Wana bi utopil. Ško se te dve lepo pogovarjajo.
Do people say that?
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point
No in pa se Paimon oglasi in me mine live.
Paimon's more concerned
Ja,
about
super.
your idea
Bomo
of a
najdli
girls'
tega
night
ptiča,
out.
don't you worry.
Who dares refer to
Evo
one
jo.
not by one's adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Damn.
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Paimon, the pain.
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use
It.
rather than she. Even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet you're impertinent. One has received your message from Ganyu. Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone.
Ciao, Shenhe.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory...
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy Lantern Ride to you too. To you too, Shenhe. Oh, Hama si piesem. Lepo. Lepo. Če bi bil sam ta del storija, čisto zadost. Kaj moram pa zdaj spet, samo kul me pošiljajo.
Nice and spicy.
Nice and spicy. To je za prave Angleže. Tako so anglešk boljš navadu.
Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Kaj pa tisto ogenj tam od zadaj? Couldn't be me.
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I'm not sure.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be
Paimon remembers that name.
He was an old friend and a Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably, as Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither... She always sought to make everyone happy. And one must say, she had quite... It also helped that...
Come on, get over yourself!
Kako je ime igrici, ali se lahko namestim na telefon preko trgovine Play? Lahko. Genshin Impact je igrica tudi za telefon, za računalnik, tablico, PlayStation 5. Tale kratka obnova je story za Donirajte. Mi iščemo enega adeptija, oziroma neko mystical creature, ki je rešil unga, ki je iz preteklosti, se več še sama ne vem. V glavnem, eno vodno bitje, ki je rešilo, oziroma ki poje in je rešilo iz fontejna. Luka, obnova, napiši, prosim, za Gala. Jaz sem že pozabila. Pač ni njega rešilo, ker njega je rešila una jao, ne? Pač legenda njihovega unga, I guess? Njihovega lenda. No, je že pozabil tudi on. V glavnem iščemo tega adeptusa, ki poje. To je to, na kratko povedano. In ne vemo, kdo to je. Se bo zdaj cutscene. Evo, Vit je napisal, zdaj bo cutscene. No, dajmo, pojmo, da ta cloud retainer je tudi naporna. That doesn't sound annoying.
Then you are most tolerant. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws. We would drink together from a streetwood rambler would often remain.
Streetwood rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know.
Oh, okay. Wait, or are you saying that it...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your... No matter.
Evo, da vidimo zdaj.
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations.
Za tega vemo, kdo je, ne?
But
Unga,
Rex
ki ga imam jaz
Lapis
tudi.
declared that Guizhong's obscuro Vopus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical
A ta
arts.
Guizhong ga je rešila.
As for the story between Guizhong and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul.
Ta ga je rešila pol.
An emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm,
A ta med tem pink pa ni lih neki yang, no.
to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
Torej, kaj smo zdaj izvedeli? Prav na svet nič.
What? You have loads of friends!
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable, but in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she... And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was younger.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from As for her old friend, as soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code?
Enough of your intrusions. Word was the cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong... Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong, music would go from mournful to soothing. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to our satisfaction. In celebration, which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water, and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her. In response, though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul...
Aww, poor Madame Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Leo. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular...
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of... Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetward Rambler.
No, zdaj smo zvedeli, kdo je bil. Streetward Rambler. In kdo je ta Streetward Rambler? Koga sem je zdaj tle spregledala, meni več ni nič jasen. Dokdaj bo stream? Koliko je ura sploh? Do 1:08 bo pa moje. Madame Ping je Streetward Rambler. Maja! Koga sem pa jaz narobe razumela zdaj? Eno Adeptus ime je to.
Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal...
Oh?
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one.
Jutri uro rank dviga 2 pa power league. Lahko.
But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an adeptus, the harbor of mortals, no loss can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends.
Lepo je
People
povedala,
she can
Ganjo.
admire, flower, though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit.
Yeah.
Life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a
Opa, presiter sem skipala.
Why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even
Madame
get her
Ping
up
bo
on stage.
performala. Ma, beži, beži.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Kar nekaj cajta se
Why don't
loada.
you come with us?
Mislim, da je 52 giga. Ne vem, koliko je pa za na telefon. Pač na kompu je 52 giga. Pol je manj na telefonu? Ne vem, toliko se pa ne spoznam.
It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Leo Harbor is always decorated.
Is not every lantern rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss?
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let...
The edibles she brought this time. Very well.
Ooh.
Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
Old fossils. Na telefonu je na 20 do 30 giga, evo.
We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili assembly, now the Guili plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lily?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still...
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Ah. Zdaj, barabam 1 minuto, da skočim na WC, bom takoj brbe.
I can't decide whether pyrosigns taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
We back. We go to Madame Ping. Kar dolgo. Ha, dej veži. Ajde, talk to her. Talk to her.
Whoa, Madam Ping and Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Kaj vam tle, pošter? A ne, ni pošter.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird,
Joj se ne
haven't you said
spomnim.
anything yet?
Said what,
Dolg
precisely?
cajta se je loadalo.
And
Kaj
why
tebi še
should
nekaj
one be
zaštekalo,
tasked
ali kaj je
with
bilo?
saying it?
Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would...
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
One, Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus.
Iskali smo Adeptusa, ki je rešil life
Cloud Retainer
njegovemu
informed
predniku.
us that the one who played that melody and rescued the
Ne
drowning
njega.
man was none other than yourself.
Ah, let me think. What a long time ago that was. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all. It appears that she... We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told...
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done.
Kje je Glažek dela?
After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today,
Gal, si videl YouTube video
she
na
was
vas?
as
Sem
much
videla,
a
da si
hero
komentiral.
as any
Končno Pokemon video, ETB-tano. Sem kar dobre stvari dobila.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were, but as she interacted more and more with them, she marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their heart. She told us that to underestimate with the smallest amount of guidance, and a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have...
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that...
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland.
Pa kakšni
When I
lepi
see
rejki.
the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am
Lušen
reminded
story.
of this.
Predvidevam, da ga je konc zdaj, ne?
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Bolj me zanima dentro story. Mislim,
Of
ja,
all of
Sumero.
us, it was Guizhong who was
Sad
the
ne bom se ga
fondest
danes
of these
lotila, bom danes te
grand and
minigame
exciting
še.
occasions.
A ne bo še konc, what?
If she were still with us, I'm...
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound
A
of
si ubila
music
tistega
at
zmaja na
this time of
začetku
the year.
onga ma...
If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate
Ja, ja,
the
sem.
virtues of various melodies.
Sem ubila onga zmaja.
Oh, yeah! Music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, what?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm.
Te boh malo konc tega pol še ne bilo, ko greš na večer od hotela. A, in kaj dobiš heroja, ali ne vem, kaj dobiš, veš, da sem spomnila, to je bilo že 2 let nazaj, I
My
guess.
fingers don't end. Whenever I play that tune, there was a period of time.
Kaj zdaj, bo
whenever I
igrala ali ne
started
bo igrala?
strumming, it almost felt like no matter how much.
To malo zdaj skipala.
Oh, but that is not to say that grief, despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. Just look at this potted plant.
Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of...
Well, if you...
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, in that case,
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some... I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands.
huh? Does it have to be right now?
It seems Ganyu still has much...
What a pity.
Since it's been so long,
skipala sem, pa sem
Cloud
hotela
Retainer,
danes
why don't you
prebrati.
stay?
Gladly. This was once an...
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time.
Wow, that'd be great.
When that time comes. Wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Gleda to, da sem ga full skipala, mi je bil shit story. Ampak sem ga tako več pol skipala. Lej no, old friends meeting. Kako lepo. Thank you for the flowers, thank you for the flowers, thank you for the flowers once again.
Useless. Here.
Živjo, Alek, živjo.
Boring.
Boring.
Worthless.
Worthless. Kuching!
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuching's here too. Thanks.
Welcome back.
Really well. We found the person, Mr. Dvorak.
Are you...
Yes, we are serious.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus. That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and...
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes
Ne
with
gre
having a
naprej
musical
storijo, si
mind.
grem pa na res zapet.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madam Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person.
Hvala, Alex.
That can wait until after the concert, though. For now,
Hvala,
I
da
need to
gledaš.
devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ja, Luka, če še gledaš.
Madam Ping wishes you
Jaz sem proti Galu igrala Power League, pa me ne bo.
Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no.
Kaj sem zamudila,
Now I'm
nisem poslušala.
Okay. Nope, another rehearsal's
Nek
in order.
performance ali
Please
koga.
excuse me, everyone.
Kaj s tem stolom, danes ni neki udoben.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on work?
Just a few
Tale naša
things to wrap
kačinke,
up.
working
All
girl.
the groundwork is as long as everyone enjoys the festival activities.
Happy Lantern
Happy
Night.
Lantern Night to you as well.
Happy Lantern Night. Vsak let isto. Happy Lantern Night.
That should be everything taken care of, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, wait.
Nekaj je še, neki bambus moram
Anna feels like
dati,
she's
molega.
forgetting something.
Ta glavna stvar, ki sem jo šla iskat.
Shoot! Late.
Ja.
Wait, no. Anyway, Zhang-Li said he wasn't in
Ja.
a hurry.
No.
Anyway, even if we don't make it...
Šli smo po bambu šote, pa se cel film odvil ta cajt. A bo kdaj home tour ali pa Q&A? Lahko naredimo Q&A. Saj lahko zdaj ta cajt Q&A, ki tole gledamo. Če koga zanima, lahko odgovorim. Če bo preveč personal, bom pa tih. Easy as that. Kam moram iti? Bože. A zdaj grem na južno, ali na večerjo? Majka, bomo plezali, no pa dajmo. A na goro moram, what? Ok. A z Glaškom, prav mu bom rekla, bomo naredili Q&A. Lahko še Luka zraven. Luka, boš na Q&A-ju, Lukec. Bomo naredili Q&A, bomo objavila na story, kdaj bo Q&A. Se po moje boš sam ti. Lej, hutao se razpjevala. A new rockstar.
All right, let's take a break here. Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
Oh, yes.
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your
Paimon.
funeral parlor?
The pain.
In broad daylight?
You're freaking me out a little.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind.
Škaj mene kripa out, da ima tale detelco v očeh na mest zenice.
Audience members
That's
enthusiastically
creepy.
cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Jutro bo Brawl Stars. Jutro bo Brawl Stars.
Invisible audience?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Whose way of talking?
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first
Zdaj
got
so se
here.
zbrale 3
Just like
legende
when
na
she sees a
kupu.
frog, but a giant
Yunjin,
frog
Hutao
with
pa
sharp
tale
teeth.
gospa. Se ne...
Come on, knock it off.
Žinjen. Pučaki, ok. Ja, bomo skupaj
What's
jutri igrali.
wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition.
Hutao! Kakšne dobre rime. Prav rime so bile tole.
With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck yeah!
For sure.
Kaj je fora
The
te
whole
igrice?
dance floor will be yelling encore, encore!
Joj, ne vem, kako bi ti na hitro povedala. Pač,
But when you
open
say
world je,
flames roaring,
raziskuješ
I'm
mapo,
sure this'll be safe.
ubijaš enemije oziroma fajtaš te hilič rule, ki so po mapi in te pač monstre, pol buildaš karakterje. Ne slejko, naj bi tuk negativen. Zbuildaš karakterje, ki so ti všeč, pol imaš pa spiral abyss, dobiš primogene in pač zbiraš karakterje, I guess, in jih level upaš.
Oh, don't you worry
Pač taka
about
relaxing.
that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've
Lahko ti pol
already
pokažem,
reported
če
you
boš
on
šel
all
stol,
the
če bo
pirates
tale
that Mr.
story se
Planet I'm
končal.
using.
Mater, še jaz rimam zdajle, ko me je hutao.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one. Oh, Zhongli.
Oh,
He took one
Zhongli.
of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to... It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true...
Yeah, that's right. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one
Zelo
day.
chill.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here.
Tako.
Especially if you're in the mood to try something new. I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun.
And jump scare.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Oh, sure thing.
Oh, Traveler in Paimon. I believe Zhongli was...
Ajde, gremo na to večerjo, no.
Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight. But I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
Joinite se v Discord, ja, hvala Gal.
You should join us too. It'll be a
A
riot.
riot.
If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
Oh, majka, tole dvoje gre pa res skupaj. Hu Tao, I love you. Kam gremo zdaj? Mount Hulao. Ale. Andiamo. Je jelan. Yes, she cute.
Boring. Useless.
Mater smo se zdaj tlele zbrali.
It's illuminated deer and illuminated...
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor?
Kakšen glas.
How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great. But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tiannan.
Lega,
in
naš
recent
gadedje.
times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli, here you are. We've brought...
Impeccable.
Vsi smo sam rabili ene 3 ure, da smo ti prinesli te bambu šote. Ta cajt se je zgodil še cel film vmes.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Daj si dobila 300 naročnikov. Ene 2 dni nazaj. Hvala vsem, ki ste subscribali. Hvala, hvala. Kakve vrste igr so ti pa najbolj všeč? Pa ne vem, bolj so mi... Vse ne vem, Brawl Stars mi je ful všeč, ki je pač taka malo... PvP, I guess. Drugač mi je pa tudi tale mi ni toliko slaba, no. Ta mi je taka bolj načil, kadar hočem se malo bolj načil, da ni toliko... Da ni toliko competitive. Ta ni competitive, zato mi je všeč. Da se malo človek sprosti. Da ni skozi napet.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos.
Drugač pa največ od iger sem igrala lih Brawl Stars pa Genshin Impact. To so bile 2 igrice, ki sem jih ful igrala. Pa Fortnite. Sam Fortnite sem zdaj malo ven padla. No, za Gala ni bila chill, ker se je 3krat ubol na gori.
Excellent.
Ampak ja, mi je bila ful všeč ta.
The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take
Zdaj je
on
slučajno
more
bolj
from the
tako v
world
easy.
around us.
Fortnite je malo dead. Ma ja, tudi jaz sem se ga malo
When the
naveličala.
bamboo shoot soup is ready,
Na zadnje, ko sem streamala tale Genshin, sem igrala Spiral Abyss, pa ni bilo prav nič načil, ker tam se moraš stalno fajtati. Pač tle se tudi fajtaš. Sam se ne proti pravim playerjem, ampak se fajtaš proti, I guess, pač v igrici proti tem.
Oh, Zhongli, Hu Tao told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make
Se bom zdaj
time
malo
for the
pokazala,
upcoming
ko bo konc.
banquet we're planning. No
Jaz pa za
excuses.
sprostitev igram FS22, sam te verjetno ne bi bila lih všeč.
When she says
Kaj je
performance, she
FS22?
must mean the Lanternite Music Festival.
A sem jaz neumna ali res ne vem, kaj je to?
As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more
Ah,
about that, but
Farming
she invited
Simulator.
us to come as well.
No, saj to je podobno, kot je Farming Simulator. Meni gre najbolj na jetra, ko v Abyssu za 1 sekundo sfali 30. Ja, to pa mora
As
biti
you can
pain.
see, I have a prior engagement with 2
Na
adepti
floru
friends of
9,
mine
10,
tonight.
11 dobim vse 3 zvezdice, na ta zadnjem floru dobim po 2, tako da, I guess, je v redu.
As for the banquet, since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to
Zdaj pa
refuse.
nisem prav nič storija poslušala.
Absolutely.
No, dej skuhi že to večerjo.
The bamboo shoot soup.
Hvala.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsman, since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup.
Ajde, daj juho sam. Return to Liyue Harbor. Harbor! We go back to Liyue Harbor. Zdaj si šla na večerjo. Po urce. Juho! Ja. No, vse vam bo, evo pač, fora igrce. No, auf stupu, fant, stupi, hvala. Ne, lik se je story začel, I'm sorry. Balkon se... Evo, ko lepo. Te lantern lučke.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hetao, and this is a little something called...
Rock and roll. O, majka Božja. Joj, lej jih vsi. Lej, ko so dobri.
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too, buzz and buzz.
Kaj je to? Lova. Balkon scena. Ok, čakam. Majka Božja, kaj je to? Pa se je dober, no, se nisem. No, da vidimo zdaj. Všeč mi je, kad se tako zbere... Aha. To je ta balkon
Does anyone
scena.
have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own.
Dobro so te, ja.
Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Lovam Ningguang pa bedo skup. Le očiči. Le ga žao, ta našga. Ja, good boy. Lovam. Te cutscene v Genshinu so pa zmeri ful dobri. Can't lie. Od Lanternite so bili zmeri ful dobri. A na splošno so dobri. Lej, ko lepo, no.
Master, listen!
Le oganjo. Lepo je dala tole lučko v zrak.
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
Kurjo pot sem dobila, stari
I
moj.
believe it shall be.
Lepe, res delajo dobre cutscene. Shenhe.
Master, the Xiao lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen, that must be Madame Ping!
A špila? Kaj pa špila? Zdaj sem slišala. Videla sem walk. Lepo. GG. Zdaj pa minigames. A še ni konc? Si predstavljaš turnir v milijon? Ne bi bilo 30 ljudi, ampak 30,000, ja. A sem dober, če premagam Franka za 11 power cube, jaz imam pa boja. Boja? To je že dosti rega, kar je Gal napisal. Ok, tu smo zdaj naredili, zdaj se je pa še spet nekaj odprl. Between facades and familiar faces. Zdaj moram pa počakati do 19:24. No, še tu počakam. Pa gre pa v nekaj minigame delati. Koliko moram zdaj cajt zavrteti? Še večerja te čaka. Ajde, večerja! Dinner! The dinner's ready. Imam pa 12,000 pokal, bravo. A naslednji dan ali koga? Andiamo. A zdaj te prav dan.
Traveler,
Yeah.
hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinjuei Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list.
Gremo še tole, pa minigames. Moram vse... a zdaj so že vsi minigame odprti? Niso, najverjetno.
Oh, so that's how it is.
A prav vsi so tle, lejh,
Thanks for
no.
the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well-versed. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn
Nisi
from
bila
you.
brez hrane, ja.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start.
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends.
Lepo, da sta še ta dva zraven, oziroma ti trije, Chongyun, Xingqiu pa Zhangling. Imaš 10 lajkov. Hvala. Daj, jutri pa bo stream, jutri, kam sem pa zdaj šla? Jutri bo stream ob 18.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Ob 18. Ob 6. zvečer.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but I heard that the audience loved it too. And she's been receiving quite a lot of performances.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on. Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try! See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes, Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Qiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you. Oh, now anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste.
That sounds like it might become...
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's... Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Guoba je tak lušen, prijazen, medo.
Lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the... As for...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me, seems like it's almost...
Huh? Huta went to fetch someone in person? Oh, could it be... Kuching?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Ja!
I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meet... The director didn't mention anything when she invited us.
Ja!
What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals. To convene here with all of you is...
Ja!
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
A si že gledala Avatarja 2? Nisem gledala. Po mojega tudi ne bom, ker me ni preveč.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
To je zdaj kaže, kaj sta se ona domenila 2 dni nazaj, ali koliko je to?
Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation...
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yanxiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We are old friends.
Great.
Friends.
You two sit together.
But old.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh? Finally remember when we arrived just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready.
Perfect timing.
Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Čakaj, en zid je še fraj. Ali sem narobe preštela? Duše pride. A je tle kakšen... Je še fraj.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations. Dispelling evil together. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Koliko ti je šlo osnovni? A meni? Ali komu drugemu? Meni je šlo dobro. Zakaj? Random?
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Changyun's friend.
Whoa, everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Shell, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay?
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice
Mater,
little
koliko se
get-together
dolgo
between
že
friends
čukajo
after
med
all.
sabo.
Too much formality kills the... I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells.
What's your true intention, then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float, and that is something our consultant would say.
Indeed. Exceptional.
As for me, I'm just here to help. We all worked really hard this year. Cooking, helping with the family business, and of course, our consultant. Everyone has done some pretty... As the one who brought everyone together, it goes with...
Sounds kind of self-important, but... Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk...
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
A res pride Venti?
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Shao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero of... I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell.
I know you. You're the 70s. Is there something you need?
Kaj je fora zdaj teh cutscenov za nazaj? Luka ali pa Vid, povejte mi.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Da imajo taka imena, ki prvi slišam.
Smart guess. Huh? It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
Okay.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death.
Kitajska igra je to.
The
Vse kitajska
Adepti
igra, ne?
vanquished the demons.
Ja.
The Millelith fought valiantly, and Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and
okay,
sending
hvala,
off the
Luka.
spirits of the dead. That is how the
Pom pa
border
kar malo
between...
skipala.
That's right. 1 point for the
Kitajska je.
consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here... Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl?
Huh?
I'm siding with Chongyun. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen them...
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like...
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
Right! Wait, what?
Seeds of story.
Ah, pa res Venti.
By the way.
21.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just have to have voice? Could it...
Venti.
If I'm not mistaken, don't just sit there, Zhongli. No such need.
21. Zapihu, da je vrat
You
odprl.
finally let me. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter.
Happy Lantern
It's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the
Kakšni
most
pick-up
authority here.
line inventi, chill.
Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay?
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Hmm? Genu?
Yep. Now that I've taken a close... I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret...
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your
Karisdauge.
poetic talent.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat and all...
Yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to late. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago.
Kako se
when
obrne
I
prav
happened to run
robotsko.
into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard.
Remember?
And bards go around singing wherever...
Oh, right. And this bar, it was a moving melody.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now too.
No, kога тук
I'm
čvekate,
Zhongli,
dajte se hita
currently
zmeniti.
working at the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Zakaj se delajo,
It's
kot da
a
se ne
pleasure to
poznajo med
meet you,
sabo?
new friend.
Daj, oni mislijo začeti jaz, ne vem.
And
Zakaj se
I'm
delajo,
his
kot da se ne
boss.
poznajo?
Oh,
That's very considerate.
oh? No wonder. Only a bar...
Oh, you're too nice, Venti.
No.
Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across from the sophisticated way he speaks. It's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Xiao, you're an adeptus.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons.
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it...
Eh? Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr.
Zakaj se
Zhongli
delajo, da
before.
se ne poznajo? Se pretvarja, da se ne poznate, ker noben razen Travelerja ne ve, da so bogovi. Aja, Chongqing pa Zhangling ne vesta še. Aja, drugi pa itak vsi vejo, ali ne? Ja. Materno,
The
ali pa če
guests
se
in the
pove, pa je
tavern
mir.
talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine...
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like
Ja,
yourself
musician
in
je on.
Mondstadt.
Ni god of animo, musician.
I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant.
Now you're making me a... I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is... There's one I heard
Ali
a
pa
while
če bi
back
bili tih,
that
pa
went,
pojedel, pa bi bil mir.
"The
Pa ne bi
old
noben nič
house is
suspektal.
renewed, welcoming the spring breeze. The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of...
I think so too. The composition needs a little... If I were to give it a go, I'd... An old melon on a vine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice...
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you.
Let's shake hands.
Of course.
Najhrana. Kebab pa burger. Moja.
Hey, Xingqiu. Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here?
I heard that Liwa will be hosting a lantern-ripe music festival that getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration. As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, the Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue. Should I say that it's because I'm an
O bože, no tu se
People
pa
are
še kar
all
malo
busy
vleče.
watching the festival is to come together with in a moment like this. I propose we raise a
Ja,
glass.
no dejmo že, ale. Dejmo že nazdraviti pa pojesti.
Very well said, Mr. Now I'm getting a little... We usually drink wine during occasions like this. Oh,
You're welcome. As the host of this, considering that everyone may have...
All of a sudden, they started proposing toast.
What's with the urgency?
Have you two finished eating? It's always
Kdaj
nice
ste
to
pa
have a
jedli?
breath of fresh air after...
Paimon will come too.
Najslabša hrana, ne vem.
Yeah? Okay then.
Brstični ohrovt ne maram. Pa gobe ne maram. Pa ne vem še kva ne maram. Tole je pa malo shady zdajle. Da bom dala v čiči. Kaj je zdaj fora, da smo se mi tle menili? Gobe, ja.
Are you all right? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call... The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too But this time... No. So you know his true identity. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute.
Karkoli z gobami mi ni všeč.
It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans. And that's something I might never be able to do. No matter. I know whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation. She told me that all the guests today would be but I didn't expect the other guests to be. General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise.
No, ali grem že v
But I think
minigames,
he
no.
meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capiz. I never saw him wear this during the war.
Kaj ima veze zdaj tla obleka?
I'm not intruding, right?
You're not.
Hutao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out... Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping it. And to be honest, you looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here.
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's head...
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking Here, take these.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu.
Ma kul lepo prav
So
za njega je
I learned a thing or two
naredila.
about the dish from... I'll be honest. Before Hutao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me. Told me about the guest she planned to invite. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running.
Thank you for the trouble. I'll take them.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little...
Okay.
Alrighty, we should head back now.
A je opcija, da pogledaš naj gledalca in to? Ne vem, tle mislim, da ni.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, your dessert is all...
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Nič za to, sej čakam že celo popoldne.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is it?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be... Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refill. Lighting the incense will signify
I see. And speaking of the most distinguished
Matere
guest
dolg
here
to
today,
story.
I'm sure we all agree that it's
Najdražja
Mr.
stvar v
Jean
tej
Lee.
igri. Je pač
I'm not very familiar with the details
pravimo,
of
že ne
his
kupaš, da si
deeds,
lahko višeš za
but chatting with him has
karakterje.
been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the
Jih pa
world.
dobiš tudi zastonj, dejansko ne rabiš nič denarja zapraviti, ti ni treba.
If knowledge were a form of power,
But when it comes to having a way with words, I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like since we all get to nominate
Majka
someone,
božja, koliko je to dolgo. Več se ne moreš slediti tok cajta, ko oni čvekajo.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. Now that we've enjoyed... it's not... Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the masterful chef's competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Tok dolgo, da se bi trajali za spravljeno. Ja, nisem vedela, da je tok dolg story dejansko, nisem vedela, da je tok dolgo.
Please stop. You're making... If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feyun Commerce Guild counts.
A zdaj bo spet vsakmu, zdaj bojo iskali tega, zdaj bojo vsakega opisali. Saj vemo, kdo je kdo.
Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, which means we should
Evo, zdaj
choose
po
Chong
Chong, evo, zdaj vsakega opišite, ker da ne poznamo, ne.
I can't be the one. Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
Kjer event v Genshinu pa je bil še kdaj kratek? True.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Ko bi lahko naredili quick pa painless, ne, morajo tle. Pa dober story naredijo, sam pa, ko se ti že toliko začne vleči, sploh ne moreš več slediti.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always... No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't... Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Does that mean...
Oh, I agree. Paimon's without a friend but...
Paimon je
The
pain.
traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories.
Ja, sigurno bi
But
bilo
without
monotono brez Paimon.
They would have become
True.
quite... Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy...
You guys... those were genuine compliments, right?
Ja,
Thank
seveda.
you. You made Paimon wait for a long time.
Don't take everything to heart.
That means Paimon looks like we've come to an agreement.
No, zdaj sem
Any
cel story
objections
pogledala,
before
da
we
zato, da
proceed?
bo na koncu
I
Paimon
trust the
main
traveler's
character.
judgment.
Suze. Kaj kle delaš? Level upaš karakterje, hodiš po open worldu, raziskuješ svet, fajtaš monstre,
Excellent traveler's greatest companion.
dobivaš različne karakterje in to je to.
Paimon.
Še kaj? Če sem kaj pozabila, bo napisal Luka ali pa Vid ali pa Žiga.
Here you go.
Kaj smo zdaj ugotovili? Da je Paimon najboljši companion. Najhujše je, ker še nisi jedla večerjo. Ali si? Mislim, da so jo pojedala, a niso? Prej sem imela že sladico. A je tu? Ok, hočem še nek dober
It's
cutscene.
getting late. I won't take up any more
Delicious.
The tea. You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany you.
No need. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
Konc si zdaj? A je?
It was great getting...
Bye.
Bye.
We'll
A
catch
zdaj
you
se
all
bom še z
later
vsakim posebej poslovila, ali koga je? A
Don't
ne, ta
forget to
dva
return
gresta
to the
sama.
parlor later.
Understood.
See you later.
Rex Lapin.
Just Zhongli. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. If we were to consider status and seniority...
Kaj je bilo sploh bistvo tega? Sam, da so skrivali unim, da so oni bogovi, ali kaj je?
I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler. The same truth I once had from the evidence sheet, but there are multiple sides to humans. In the legends record, but whether to me, this was as true, just how shout, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things. It looks like you are, the director asked me to accompany you on your, after that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli.
Bye.
Everyone's Paimon always
Bye.
No. Paimon gotta mix that.
It's my honor. Kaj lahko minigames grem
No
zdaj?
need. I've stayed here for much longer. The events of today occurred so abruptly. Okay, I'll...
Bye. To je to? Evo, ta zadnji del je bil useless. Če se bi prej končal z unim cutscenem, ki so lepo tam stali, bi bilo čisto zadost. Ne vem, zakaj so mogli iti na večerjo, da so mi sam pokvarili vse skupaj. Džabe. Magar bi tam bile zaključili, komod, brez te večerje, res. Pa imam rada njihove storije, ampak ta je bil pa useless. Ok. Minigames, končno. Kakšne anekdote pa zdaj? Ok, tu smo naredili. Super. Minigames. Kaj moram narediti? Score 1000 points in the challenge class in Radiant Sparks. Go to challenge. Andiamo. Ko eni pa hoče več, pa kaj več? Saj tu smo že vse vedeli, da so oni bogovi, ne vem zakaj bi se bilo treba dobiti pa skrivati pred unimi. Aja. Ja, ne vem, kaj ima tle za uživati. Saj je že vse tu zvedla enkrat. Kvaj, moraš dvakrat zvedati isto. Kaj je zdaj ta challenge? Nisem brala, kaj moram delati. No, se nima vezem že ugotovila. Aha. Naredi spar challenge, se tem more challenge, ne vem kam. To je to? To je to? O, tu se ne sme zleteti, ne?
No touching.
Ok, zdaj dam stran ta live team. Live team. Njega bom pastila, njo damo stran.
What is the situation?
Pa damo te dve prijateljci noter. Evo. Čakaj, kaj je zdaj fora? A delam prav? V to se lahko zaletim? Lahko, okej. Lahko ali ne? Ne! A sem prav to odigrala zdaj? To je to? A je bilo to to? A sem dobila vse? Yes, hvala. Ne. Go to challenge. Ok, tole pa ni bilo težko. Super. Gremo ta drug minigame. Kaj pa dobiš? To za level up od karakterje, po moje, ne? Dun, 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 dun. Zas sem. Čakaj, še enkrat grem. Sem zasrala. Ok, Slejko, hvala, da si prišel. Še enkrat moram, ko sem za... Ametis. Ne. Okej. Kaj boš igrala? Tole bom igrala. Pol ne vem, kaj bom. Po moje nič. Aha, okej, hvala, vid. Valjda je tle, ker nimam še. Čau, hvala, da si prišel pogledat. Kaj moram zdaj iti? Sunce vam žarko. Ne, imam še uapreno tljelje. Useless, ti povem. Chest. No, v glavnem takole, ko vidite te cheste, tako se šetaš po open worldu in točeš enemije. Sej tu bo bolj zanimivo, ko bom dejansko sumeru odprla, pa boste videli. Še tole rožco poberem. Kuha? Aja, tu je kaj fora od sumeru, je? Ali kaj? Kaj je bila fora te... I don't understand. Kaj moram zdaj? T. Aaaa! Make me even more confused. Kaj sem jaz nek Spider-Man, ej? Ne vem, če mi je ratal tole. A mi je ratalo vse 3 dobiti ali ne? Sem dobila, nice. Ok, še tale. Ta je pa v Mondstadtu, ok. Je bilo good enough, ja. Čakaj, zakaj mi pa še zmer tizga navigata? Tegale mi navigati. Ali pa če mi ambenga ne navigataš, pa bo. Kaj imam tle? Saj sem pobrala, nisem. A, nekaj imam tle. Thank you. Cel ringelšpil je tole. Cel ringelšpil. Am prišla, da sem, bom. Oh no. Bo. Mi smo pa kar visok zdajle, ne? Nice! Kakšna pa je ta super ekipca, Luka? Enlighten me. Evo, to sem naredila, ta challenge. Nice! Child, ja je Miko, ja, plus random. Nice. Evo, mater smo, malo smo visok. Dobro, da tale nima damage, ko pade tako. Še imam challenge, ne? Mislim, te minigame. Tega sem celega naredila, ja. Zdaj imam tle, imam koga. Performat moram. Let's go, guys, we gonna perform. Njemu? Yes. Kaj moram zdaj narediti? A da mora do vrat priti? Ok. A! A! Ok, zanimivo. I'm confused now. Ah. Kaj je pa ta zdaj tle? A tega ne smem premakniti? A ta mora zdaj do nje prideti, ali kaj? Pa so kar težke, I love puzzle. Ja, jaz niti ne, no. Aha, zdaj ne sme padati v ljukno. Pa to ne moram premakniti, a ne? To ne moram premakniti. Pa uno tudi ne. Ja, kam pa ti rad šel bolj? A dol lahko pade? Pet pol sem. A lahko gre dol? A je dol še kaj, ali bom zasrala tole? Sem zasrala, nisem vedela, smisel, če je še dol kaj mape. Okej. Čak, to ne moram premakniti. Kako pa pride kaj gor? No, pejt se male, da vidim, kaj tole naredi. A ja, to moram dati sem. A tudi se obov, a? Zdaj sem pa confused. Kako gor pride? A lahko na ta kamen spleza? A, ne, čakaj, kaj? Jaz sem že zdaj obupala. Aja! Bad. Ne, polega. Mona. Ja, okej. Nisem vedela, da lahko gor njegovo platformo premaknem. Ja. Zdaj mi je jasno. A celo lahko malo fall damage-a. Lepo. Ojojojojojoj. Čakaj, what? Aja, on mora priti zdaj na... Ne. Ne, čakaj, samo. Ne, ka bo pol. Čakaj. Obrn se, lega. A se bi prosim lahko obrnil? Zdaj bo umrl, ne? Se ne bo obrnil, ne? Evo, že vem. Se mi že zdi. No, kar hoče, no. Ne, čakaj. Me se dalca delati zdaj. Ne, kaj zdaj? A všu ti ali ne všu? Ok, on mora iti sem. Zdaj dam to sem, da pade dol. In pol? In pol, ko pade dol, kam ga moram dati? Ne, se ne, to je... Ne, se to je pravi content za nas. Dej, Luka, ne zabavi me, pa mi pomagaj. Kam ga moram zdaj dati, ko pade dol? Ja, sej to, ja. Sej nej pade dol. Evo, zdaj je padel dol in pol. Prej, ko pade, ga daš nad skrinjo. A ja, lej budale. Čakaj, še enkrat. Ne, čakaj, zdaj bom umrl. Restart, ok, restart, ok. Pa sem res glupa, ej. Mater, prav glupa sem, stari moj. Oj. Na kaj? Ne, nekaj sem za S. Evo sem. Ja, koliko pa je še tega? Oj. I guess to dam sam sem, ne? A pa bo šuta pravo smer pol tale norc. Nemo, na levo. Čakaj. To je šele ogrevanje. Čakaj ga zdaj. Ne, nekaj sem za S. Ne rabiš samo dobiti feeling, da lahko vse vedno premakneš. Teh dveh ne morem, ne? Teh dveh ne morem premakniti, ne? Ja. Je bilo prav prej. Kdaj prej? Ja, ma če mi je zleto kaj v levo. Kako? Spet premakneš sam dve. To sem? In zdaj? Ja, ne moram une premakniti. Luka, povej. Jaz sej poglej, kako preh teh, ko mora biti na mestu. Okej, ne, pet nazaj. On mora priti do kamna na uni platformi, ki je locked. Okej, in zdaj? A se boš ustavil, norc? A se boš prosim ustavil? Probi... Ha? Nekva? Ne, čakaj. A ja. Jaz ne maram tega se. Je v life iz tega nam naredila. Kaj dela ta device zdaj? Kaj dela ta... Oj, ne bova par skupaj dala, če se res vdaš. Okej. Aha! Ja, fant, umrl si. Sam neki. Ne fejt nazaj, pošetki se nazaj, prosim lepo, hvala. Sam zdaj bo pol tle dol. A jaz se ga lahko tako premaknem? Ne, čak. V lifeu, Mona. Oh, you dead. Saj sem restartala lih kar. Ti moraš prej stopiti na gumb, da tule vapre. Ovako. Zdaj se pa obrni, Mona. Kako te bomo obrnili, mi ni jasno. Obrni se, obrni. Ne, ne. Čakaj, moramo ga obrniti. Kaj se zgodi, če gre čez tole? Nič. Obuča. Kako te obrnemo? Ne, te stoji pa lokano. Kako ga obrnemo? Mora pasti na gumb z vrha. Aha. Edini vrh, ki ga lahko dam jaz sem, Matle je tu. Veš kaj? Rabim malo pauze. Neki reverdo sem dobila. Koliko je še tega? A, še 4 so. Še 4 moram. Okej, bomo še enkrat. Bom pogledala to igrco. A lahko grem 4. probat, prosim, hvala. No, daj mi navodila vid. Ne gre z vetrom čist na desno in pol gumb dol. Ja, ma kako ga zdaj obrniti? Zdaj se moram obrniti. Obrni se, fant. Vid, napiš mi. The starting performer... Aja, Mona. In zdaj? Ja? Pol, ko se obrne, da pride na platformo z luknjo. Ja? Aha, pol dam platformo gor. Bo padel na gumb. Da pade na gumb. In zdaj jo dam sem. Hvala. Ne! Ko bo šel v napačno smer. In kaj pol, ko pade na gumb? No, daj sem še enkrat. No, sej, napišta mi naprej. Evo, tu sem dojela, da se obrne. Gre sem. Ja, sej sem dojela. Zdaj pade na gumb. Zdaj pade na gumb, naprej. Sej sem prišla nazaj. Pol, ko pade na gumb, pa dej, da gre nazaj na prazno. In kako le tudi tako hitro spremenim? Majka, in zdaj? A ja, se je mogel še enkrat... Se je mogel še enkrat obrniti, jaz sem se pa tako potrudila. Da sem tako hitro šla. Okej, okej. Majka Božja. In kaj zdaj, ko se še enkrat obrnil? Okej, zdaj? Okej. Hvala. Tole je bil pain. Še 3 imamo, tako da... valjda, še ključ. Sunce, žarko. Štarti. In kako bo nazaj gor prišel? Aja, vrata lahko spremenim. Mona. Čakaj, stop. Kam ne... Okej. Okej. Ajaj. Ne, čakaj, sprehod se do tega. Zaprlo je. Of course it did. Vem. Ne, Mona. Ne, čakaj, se uredi. Ne. Ne, čakaj. Smeri, dečko, smeri. Ne. Ne, nekaj ne štima. Aha! Koliko je še tega? To je... Kuha pa zdaj? Some locked stage section can be unlocked using keys. Tle pa čist preveč. Čak, da vidim, kaj je gumb naredi. A tam zapre. Ne, ne, ne. Ne, mogo bi z druge strani padati, a ne? Ta je zadnji, okej. No pa mi zdi, da je šlo tako slabo, čakaj. Aha, tle se bo obrnil, čakaj. Ne! Ko bi se mogel že prej obrniti, fant. Ne. Ne sme se obrniti. Okej. Aha, ko pride na prazno, ga dej gor, da pade na gumb. Aha, zdaj ga obrnem. A, čakaj. Še enkrat. In zdaj? Ne bi se smel obrniti. sem zdaj tako umre, na vsak način. Ko se bo pri vazi obrnil, dej to luknjo na desno. A tako? Sam pol pade. Clearly. Ne, zdaj sem zasrala že itak. Jaz se predam, ne znam, briga me, za ta zadnji level ne morem. Zaradi 2 primogenov se nam sekirala. Ma, ne da se mi. Itak, pol 9 je že ura, cajt. Itak moram pa zaključiti, žal. Bomo drugič tole se zafrkavali nazaj. Kaj imam še za pobrati? Bom enkrat, bom drugič, no. Moj IQ je šel. Živijo, Titer, živijo. Lahko ti pokažem, bom posnela svoj album, pa bom pokazala, ja, Pokemone. Nič, hvala sem.
I know this story.
Nič. Hvala vsem, ki ste gledali. Jutri je Brawl Stars stream ob 6. Bomo malo pušali trofeje, malo Power League. Luka, tudi ti, če boš hotel Team Power League greva. In to je to. Jutri ob 6 se vidimo. Pejte pogledat, sem objavila nov YouTube video od Pokemonov, une, ko vas zanima Pokemoni. Pa tudi na TikToku je, tako da ja. Nič. Se vidimo jutri. Hvala, da ste gledali. Čau, čau.